Alexander the Great, the Macedonian king, was a military genius. He carved a path of conquest across the ancient world. His ambition knew no bounds. Persian armies fell before him. Mighty cities surrendered to his command. Yet, in the heart of Anatolia, a formidable challenge awaited him. This was Termessos, a city perched high upon a mountain, known as the Eagle's Nest. The year was 333 BC. Alexander, fresh from his victory at Issus, set his sights on Termessos. It was a strategic stronghold controlling vital mountain passes. Its capture was crucial for his advance deeper into Asia Minor. However, Termessos was no ordinary city. It was a fortress sculpted by nature itself, its inhabitants hardened by the rugged terrain. The city stood defiant, a symbol of resistance against the seemingly unstoppable Macedonian war machine. Alexander, accustomed to swift victories, faced an unprecedented obstacle. Termessos, with its impregnable defenses and the unyielding spirit of its people, was about to deliver the great conqueror a rare and unexpected defeat. This is the story of Termessos, the city that stood against Alexander the Great, the city that even the mighty conqueror could not conquer. It is a story of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of human resistance against overwhelming odds. Termessos, situated high on the slopes of Mount Solymos, was a natural fortress. Its location, at an elevation of over 3,000 feet, provided a formidable natural defense. The city was surrounded by sheer cliffs and dense forests. These natural barriers made it almost inaccessible to attackers. The approach to Termessos was a treacherous climb. Winding, narrow paths were the only way up. These paths were easily defended. The Termessians, skilled in mountain warfare, could rain down rocks and arrows upon any invading force. The terrain itself was their greatest ally. Alexander's army, accustomed to open battlefields, was ill-equipped for such a siege. The Macedonian soldiers, burdened by their heavy armor and weapons, struggled to ascend the steep slopes. The Termessian defenders, agile and familiar with the terrain, had a clear advantage. The city's natural defenses proved to be a formidable obstacle, a challenge that even the mighty Alexander could not overcome. Alexander, ever the strategist, assessed the situation. He realized a direct assault on Termessos was futile. The city's natural defenses were too strong. He decided to lay siege, hoping to starve the Termessians into submission. However, the Termessians were prepared. They had ample supplies of food and water. They were determined to withstand the siege. Alexander's forces surrounded the city, cutting off its supply lines. They waited for the Termessians to exhaust their resources, but the defenders held firm. Days turned into weeks, and the siege dragged on. The Macedonian army grew restless. The morale of Alexander's soldiers waned. They were unfamiliar with siege warfare. The Termessians, however, remained resolute. Their defiance was unwavering. Finally, recognizing the futility of the siege, Alexander made a momentous decision. He ordered his army to withdraw. Termessos had withstood the might of Alexander the Great. Section 4. A city of resilience. Termessos' independent spirit. The victory over Alexander cemented Termessos' reputation as a symbol of resistance. It fostered a spirit of independence that endured for centuries. The Termessians were fiercely proud of their freedom. They were determined to govern themselves. They resisted integration into larger empires. The city maintained its autonomy. It formed its own laws. It minted its own coins. It conducted its own trade. Termessos stood as a beacon of self-reliance. In a world dominated by empires, the spirit of independence permeated every aspect of Termessian life. Their art, architecture, and social customs reflected their unique identity. They were a people who valued their freedom above all else. This spirit of resilience, forged in the fires of resistance against Alexander, became the defining characteristic of Termessos. Section 5. Cultural blend. The Hellenic influence on Termessos. Despite their fierce independence, the Termessians were not isolated from the wider world. They were influenced by the Hellenistic culture that flourished in the region. This influence is evident in their architectural remains and artistic expressions. Termessos boasted a theatre, an odeon, a small roofed theatre, and a gymnasium. These structures were typical of Hellenistic cities. They served as centers for entertainment, intellectual discourse, and physical training. The Termessians embraced these aspects of Hellenic culture, integrating them into their own traditions. However, the Termessians also retained their unique local customs. They worshipped their own deities alongside the Greek pantheon. They maintained their own political and social structures. Termessos, therefore, represents a fascinating blend of cultural influences. It showcases the interplay between local traditions and the broader Hellenistic world. Section 6. The legacy of Termessos, an enduring symbol of resistance. Termessos, the city that defied Alexander, faded from prominence in later centuries. However, its legacy lived on. The ruins of the city, perched high on Mount Solymos, serve as a testament to its enduring spirit. They are a reminder of the power of human resistance. The story of Termessos continues to inspire awe and wonder. It is a tale of a small city that stood up to one of history's greatest conquerors. It is a testament to the strength of human will. Today, the ruins of Termessos are a popular destination for travelers and history enthusiasts. They attract visitors from all over the world, drawn by the city's unique history and breathtaking scenery. The site is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its historical and cultural significance. The legacy of Termessos endures, inspiring future generations with its tale of courage and resilience. As Section 7 conclusion, the tale of the Unconquerable City. The story of Termessos is a powerful reminder that even the mightiest empires can be challenged. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who value their freedom above all else. The city's ability to withstand Alexander the Great, a military genius who conquered much of the known world, speaks volumes about the strength and determination of its people. Termessos, the eagle's nest, stands as a symbol of resistance, a beacon of independence in a world often dominated by power and conquest. Its legacy endures, inspiring us with the knowledge that even the seemingly unconquerable can be challenged. The story of Termessos serves as a timeless testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage, resilience, and a fierce love of freedom can prevail.